of mine was sitting to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down Honey Lane. I gallivant with darling, baby,
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end. Now in the rear-view mirror, we are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both. I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. It's on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings him out.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5.
He's dropping back to throw. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
It's third down and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 7. First down, Denver.
Throwing off the play fake. Flush out now to his left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Going from the gun here. He just throws this one away. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Still going inside the 35. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing the offense. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Brooks is going to get it off the zone read. Defense falling back perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground.
They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here.
Plays and out. It's 4th down.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chargers, and this running back, headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. They send a receiver in motion right. They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense. They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Brooks on the counter. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. He's going to throw this one. Now he takes it, running in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice jump there.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Brooks. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays, too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
The line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
They give it to him again. And second down only works out for a yard. Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
We go play action on 1st down. He's going to keep it this time. And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. To the line and 6. Here we go, 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 6.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up
on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. The Chargers returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
throwing now out of the shotgun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. On first down, they'll run. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the well again. He loses the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so he'll stay with them.
The Chargers, first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They're going play action. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now they're going to throw it to the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Number 89. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
throw here, 3rd down. Caught quickly on the slant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's at about the 9-yard line. The Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
A pickup of 44 yards on the play.
Running once more with Brooks. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Number 31.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
I'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play jarred it loose, incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a good meeting. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up being He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Cut out left. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
17 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. That one's complete. Right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st down from the 41.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the
Looking now from the gun.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. It's a 3rd and 6 on deck, Gronk, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
In the red zone on 1st. Brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 82.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chargers' 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up.
Now looking to throw. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. With before halftime. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one quickly to Taylor. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ethan Evans on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Space past the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Going from the gun here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Still sticking with the passing game. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. This, 42 yards from the right half. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away.
The Chargers
Here's the final play of our first half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you.
Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They go play action on 1st down. Finds his man over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
87. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he takes it down to the 33. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Had the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earning about 4 on that carry.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. No one open on that play, so he's going to check this to another county. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rap. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And it's We'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 27. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Sending him on the dive. Jukes his way into space. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, play action. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Number 83, incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Second down, they're going to the option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Air it out on 3rd. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
They'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Joshua Carty.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. The Broncos running their offense out once again. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hands off here for Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. QB sneak coming. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. That's taken at the 15. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Working on 1st down. Into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
And the Chargers.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going now on 1st down. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right up the gut. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
While still alive, one of my buddies, I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
It's now 4th down.
They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Chargers, 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second
and 10. Here he is to throw. Comes deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. He's at the 30. The 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Design bootleg here. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw it. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Ron. And we did have plenty of excitement along the way.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now they send their back in motion right. Desperation time here. He's out the other midfield and still going. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe.
The Chargers
coming to the line. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
That's another Chargers.
All set now. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Gain of 9 brings
He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down. And
he's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Chargers 1st down.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. He scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to do it himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. defense hoping something can finally go right here.
It's a loss of 8. Makes it 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. 4th down, pass coming. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start this series with an option left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Brought down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hand off now from the gun. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
He was brought down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On now comes their punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. With that 7 and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got it. He's going to lose yards. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Back at his own 49.
Pass play now. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
On 1st down, they'll run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking in the air here.
49-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. He goes out a little short of the 40.
To number 82.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. He has the burst over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Broncos.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
The 9-yard line.
They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 4.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. They're actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
He was taken down.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
It's a design boot. It's his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
Chargers 1st down.
Sending him on the dive. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
tackle made at his 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second
Back to throw now. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Third down and 6
to the air on third and long. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.